Hey there everyone, No DMAA here coming at you with a McDonald's control deck. So I finally built the deck, the red, yellow control 2cc McDonald's Happy Meal deck, whatever you want to call it. I built it and I played it on Sunday with a buddy of mine casually. We played a couple games with it and it's nasty. This deck is incredibly nasty. I net decked off of True Champion Steven, but then I added like a few techs of my own to make it work better for me. So I'm gonna go into the deck profile and tell you what worked and what didn't, and what exactly I made different. It's not much of a change. It's mostly the same. I just changed a few of the option cards. But yeah, Eden's Arrow though, it's still there. Gaia Force there. Craniumon, he's in there. He's on purpose. True Champion Steven was right. Like, that is no accident. That card is nasty in this deck, and I'm going to explain to you why. Switching over to deck profiling mode. So this deck also has all the fancy stuff from the Tamer's Evolution box. I just wanted to show that off for a sec. And my Patamon, because it's very important in the build. So let's get into it. So I run 4 of the Cupimon and 1 Upamon just to get the drawing off. Like, this card's actually really good. The Cupimon, the Inheritable, is when you swing and you have 5 more security cards, you draw a card. So this comes up a lot. This comes out a good amount. Like, you're going to be drawing a lot, trust me. You're going to have a lot of security. And the Upamon's, like, for the times you do go down. You'll be down for a bit, but then you'll go back up. So he's good for, like, getting you that draw 1 too as well. And then Patamon. Run 4 of the promo Patamon. Gotta have it in the Happy Meal. Patamon's a very good card in the Happy Meal. So on play, if you have 1 or less security cards, you gain security. So this card jumped up in price by a lot. It used to be like a $2-3 promo card. Now it's, last I checked, was like above 10. It's about $10. I don't know exactly how much it is right now, but last I checked it was like 14-17 range. I was like, that's crazy. This card skyrocketed. It's a very good card. You can play with Magnedramon too when you swing with it. Like, it's very good. So for that, then for the Salamon, the one that's deleted, and you have 3 or less security cards, you gain it, recover 1. So that's also amazing. So these are the only rookies I run. Just the Salamon, the Patamon. TK and Kari are too good sometimes. Then security Digimon, I run 3 of the Aquilamon and 2 of the Greymon. Aquilamon because it's yellow, obviously, and then I run the red one because there's red security cards, so in case I need to play my red security cards, you know, or option cards I mean, then that Greymon's going to help me out when it gets triggered. For the Magna Enjimon, so on play you recover 1, he's amazing. You have to have this. He skyrocketed in price too. It's crazy. I run 2 Craniumon. This is on purpose. True Champion Steven made the right call when he did this. I think my brother figured it out too, but like when he did it, I was like, wait a sec. This card is so good. It can't die by anything, and it can block almost anything. Almost anything. He's good. This thing is going to protect you like crazy. It's a very good defense. For the Magnedramon, oh, I'm not saying more about this because I never drew it during my games yesterday. I wish I saw it, but I never saw it. Crazy. Didn't get a chance to see if it actually was a good blocker. Probably was. For the Magnedramon though, on play, if 3 or less, you recover 2, and then when you swing with it, you can play a level 3 yellow Digimon from your hand. This card is really good in this deck. This card made me go from like 0 security to like almost like 4 or 5 again. It was like consistently like really good. This card jumped up to $3. Last I checked anyway. Might be, the prices fluctuate so much, so my information might be inaccurate by the time this gets published and all that. So 3 Seraphimon, he jumped up in price too. When Digivolving, you can recover 1. You have to draw your card from Digivolving first though. Some people don't know that. That's the rule though. You have to draw your card for Digivolving before you do any other effects. So you draw from Digivolving first, then you recover 1. Then if you have 3 or more security cards in your stack, he gets +1 security. I hard dropped this once, and it was pretty funny because he couldn't get off the board, and I swung for 2 security on like turn 2. I hard dropped at turn 1, and he couldn't get rid of it. I was like, alright, I'm coming for you. This card's so funny. Like hard dropping stuff. U-Force Prodigy. 1 slash. Pretty good. When Digivolving, you can delete Digimon with 8,000 power or less. I think the Seraphimon is better. That's why I run more of it. You want to consistently recover. Like, he's a good removal though for like removing stuff, so that's why he's the one of. I talked about him a good amount throughout my videos. He's a really good card. I run 3 TKs. On play, you can look at security stack, grab a card. If it happens to be yellow, you can add a security card to the stack and shuffle it up. Pretty good. This card is so busted. I love TK. He's gonna be so good too in set 5 when it comes out. He's still gonna be hella good. He's always been going up though. I run through the tie. During my turn, all your Digimon get 1,000, and he's also good for helping play your security cards, your red ones. That's why he's in the deck, and he buffs up your people. That doesn't hurt either. I run 4 Gaia Force. Gaia Force just blows up stuff. Blows up things. I recently just got these old arts. They're pretty sweet. Comfy Nerd hooked me up. Just check them out. 2 Shield Adjust, 1 Plasma Strike. So, this is where I kind of changed it up a bit. True Champion Steven runs 3 of these, but I only run 2, and I'll show you why in a sec. But Shield Adjust is really good. You can delete Digimon with 5,000 or less on the board, and then if you have a Tamer out, it's 8,000 or less instead. Pretty good. Plasma Strike kills anything with 13 or more DP. So he's good for killing like Omnimons and all that, Craniumons, if they have that tie out. Wait, no, that doesn't work. I lied. Because Craniumon has the defense. But Seraphimon, 7 Heavens. I run for that. Minus 10k to one of your opponent's Digimon. Pretty good. Sorry. This card, I love this card. Eden's Arrow. So Eden's Arrow is pretty good. You draw 1, and then you minus 1,000 for every card in your opponent's in your hand. So if I had 6 cards in my hand, I can minus 6,000 DP off a Digimon. Pretty good for killing stuff and getting a draw 1 off it. Then I run 2 Holy Wave. This is the different. I run 2 Holy Wave. On play, you trigger it. You can recover 1. So True Champion Steven didn't run this, but I really liked it because I didn't have Shield Adjust at first. So I was like, oh my god, I need a replacement. So I didn't have Shield Adjust at first, and so I just ran a bunch of Holy Waves, you know. And this card helps so much with that extra recovering. Does not hurt at all. Like, it actually helped me more than Shield Adjust. So I was like, but Shield Adjust also helped me out. So I'm like, oh, what do I do? So I end up just doing 2-2 for now. I'm not sure if that's the right decision, but I'm going to keep playing more and get back to you about how to keep improving this deck. So, like, my options are pretty, like, this, basically. To give you a better layout of what it is. So those are my security for the deck. I like it. I don't think, I mean, might change it up a bit regarding the 2-2. Like, maybe I'll prioritize the Holy Wave instead of, because there was a point where these were dead draws because I could not get the Tai or the Greymon on board. So that was like the only major weakness I ran into with this deck. Like, I wouldn't have a red to like allow me to play these. Like, these would be dead draws until these came out, or I'd have this out and then he killed it by turn 1. He just trump sword it. Because I was playing purple, and these were dead draws. So that's like the only major thing I ran into playing this deck. Otherwise, it was perfect. So the yellow aspect was amazing. Like, it was just the red aspect I was running into problems because I could not get these out to allow me to play these from my hand. But in security, it was no problem. I was like Gaia Forcing like crazy. Of course I was. And Eden's Arrow. And 7, all of them. This deck is just like, wow. You just keep running into stuff. I guess that's the whole point. McDonald's control. You know? Like, goddamn. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I'm not a super duper big fan of it. I was just curious on how it ran, so I built it, and I get why people love it. I really do. I'll probably keep playing with it a bit for the rest of the month before Set 4 comes out. Like, just have fun. Who cares, you know? We have a whole month to like just mess around with stuff. I see that as a win. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching my video on my McDonald's control deck. So you can leave me feedback and in the comments if you want, or you want to discuss like what you would change or how you feel about McDonald's control. Like, I don't know, let's just chat. Yeah. So thanks again, and I'll see you later.